This is not top secret, and this is not the government, and this is not the US government and NASA. This is just us having a bit of fun again. We'd like to talk about the G8, right? And I'd like to ask a question.
You mean the unofficial New World Order?
The unofficial New World Order, right? Because there's a chap called Barack Insane Obama.
You mean Barry Soetoro?
Barry Soetoro, thank you. Barry Insane.
Yeah.
Soetoro.
Yeah.
And then another chap.
Barry Unsane.
Barry Unsane.
Because if he's insane, he's sane.
Oh, okay. You learn something new every day, don't you? And then there's another chap called David Cameron. Cameron.
Yes.
Yes. Allegedly the British Prime Minister number one. Nobody voted for him. Right? And I'd like to ask everybody a question. Who put these psychopaths in charge of the world?
Oh, I can answer that for you. They did for voting.
Well, you did?
Them. It's all your fault.
All your fault inside there. All of you. Well,
I didn't vote. I'm not even on the voters register.
I don't know what voting is.
So you can't say to me it's my fault because I didn't vote, and you can say, oh, well, you didn't vote, so it's your fault. No. You voted. So whatever you got, you deserve.
Where does it say in law that you have to register to vote? Have you ever noticed when you get the letter through the door, it says the council this year is again prosecuting, isn't that a threat, prosecuting people who don't register to vote, cha-ching.
Well, you see, they require your consent, and by being on the voters register, you are giving them your consent to go off and kill men, women and children in other countries and screw us over every financial way that they can. But you did give them permission by registering to vote.
Regis King.
I even had someone come round and say, oh, you've got to register. I says, no thanks.
What did he say?
What do you mean? What do you mean, no thanks?
Is there a box where you can tick that says, I'm not interested?
No, just, I'm not doing it. I'm not being part of your little system.
Right, okay. Right, anyway. So we're going to talk about World War III and Syria. Because apparently these wonderful people, Barack Hussein Obama and David Cameron, apparently put them in charge of planet Earth, right? And basically, yes, we can. They've said, can what? They can they can do whatever they want, and they're going to arm this chap. Did you see that video that I uploaded to Get Out Debt Free last night? I thought somebody might like some gore. Everybody was talking about this Syrian freedom fighter. I think his name was Abu Shara or Abu Shakir. It doesn't matter about his second names. It means father of something. And he rips open this guy's torso, apparently a soldier that was working for the Assad regime. Aren't they all regimes? I don't mean you're living in a regime throughout the planet. Anyway, he rips his heart out and says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, start by God, from the heart it actually means, and then eats his heart. Anyway, he is the wonderful man. You can see it in his eyes afterwards. Be careful when you watch it, because it's not very pretty. Right, there's lots of blood and stuff. And apparently he's the rebel leader, the Syrian rebel leader, that David Cameron and Barack Obama are going to fund and give him lots and lots of weapons.
Well, that's good. It's good of them supplying arms to the rebel forces. A bit like Star Wars.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. And this bloke, he ate the heart of another human being. Do you believe in that? Right, and actually said it was from the heart. From some holy book. No, that's not good, is it?
Well,
in fact, it's not fucking very good at all.
When you were talking about World War III, there was a book released, a Freemason book, that basically, and this was before World War I, and it was describing how to take the world into 3 world wars. They've managed it twice. So far, you're going to let them take us to a 3rd one?
It pretty much seems like we're in the 3rd one already, doesn't it, mate? Yeah.
It's a silent war.
It's a silent war. Don't we have a government leaflet on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is top secret documents, right? Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, Operation Research Technical Manual. And this came from, I think, the Ministry of Defence, May 1979, this does. And say, if you want these documents, look on Get Out Debt Free, you can get all these documents. A fascinating read. The other thing is, have you noticed in Turkey about them tear gassing and water cannons to the people?
No. I think you got it wrong there. Because if that was happening,
Yeah.
it would be in the main news and in the newspapers. We all know we can rely on the main news media because they tell the truth.
Fantastic. Also, I noticed when the revolution was going on in Egypt, and we've been to Egypt a number of times. We used to live there. It's they use green argon lasers, and the military and the police, they try and shine them in the crowd's face. I mean, you get an argon laser in your eyes, it literally burns your retina out. And also, has anybody noticed that in Turkey, they're also using green argon lasers? The government and the military are on the people, trying to blind them. But all the people said was, government, no, leave. Right, we don't want you anymore. You're not doing any good. But the government don't want to go, do they?
Well, when you've been in charge for so long and you've been able to kill people whenever you want, and no one can say anything about it, because if you say anything, you get killed. Catch-22 there, methinks.
What about the UN Convention on Human Rights, then? What about human lefts, or human ups, or human downs, human ins or outs, or rights or wrongs? Why do you have to have rights? Thinking of growing a beard?
Oh, no, I don't need to. You already have.
It's my new disguise.
Does it work?
It did today, because people didn't recognise me. Especially with this man trying to infiltrate MI5 and MI6, and us getting bloody NASA documents and stuff. I told you, if we get arrested, well, we won't get arrested, because we've exposed them all now. What was the other thing we wanted to talk to about? Have you been sphinxed about history? There's more to come in the near future. Now we're going to go missing for a while. Incognito. Is there anything you wanted to say before? I can't find the button.